Okay, so hello guys, I am Kanishk and as you might know, I am from Aviate Learnings and I'll be taking the session here, right? So the very first topic which we are coming, it is a chapter 1 of class 9 and that is based on NCERT. Its name is number systems, right? So we're gonna start with number system in a very advanced way and that would be presented to you with a beautiful animations, and I would be covering everything which is there in your syllabus and in the NCERT, right? So let us start for it. So the first thing, I will give you a brief overview of this chapter through a mind map, right? And so that what we are going to study here is that what are the different types of numbers are there, right? And how do we represent these numbers on the number line? Okay, and then we would be clearly seeing what are rational numbers and what are irrational numbers, right? And we would be converting this into one form into another, right? Like how irrational numbers are converted into rational numbers, right? And then we would be seeing some of the operation on real numbers, and at the end there would be taught to you is laws of exponents, right? So in your NCERT, the chapter starts with that there is a girl who was named as Arya, say, right? I had named her Arya. Her name is not Arya. So what she do is that she start walking around a number line, right? She start walking around a number line, but for the very first time, she start walking from the number 1. Okay, so she start from the number 1 and keeps walking around the number line in the positive direction, right? So whatever the number she comes across, she then keeps them in her bag, but she starts from 1, right? So this is how she starts walking, and then whatever number she gets, she keeps it in her bag, and what number she got, these numbers are called as natural numbers. Okay, so natural numbers are the one which start from 1 and then goes to infinity in the positive direction of the number line, right? And they are represented by n, right? Now Arya see a slight on the left side and see that there is one number left which was named as 0, right? So now she starts from 0 and then she moves around a number line like this, and she then also keeps these numbers in her bag, whatever she gets, right? So now what the set of numbers she got whole numbers, right? So whole numbers are form of natural numbers only, they also have 0 included in it, right? So you have to take care that whole numbers start from 0 and the whole number are represented by W. Okay, so we got two numbers which are natural numbers and which are represented by n, and whole numbers which are represented by W. Okay, now what happens that Arya see that there is something on the left hand side, a lot of numbers are left on the left hand side, and then she start moving around that also. So the numbers she got now are called integers. So integers are consist of negative numbers, positive numbers, and C, all of the type of numbers, right? So the numbers she got is integers now, right? Now this is how she keeps her in her bag. So every number which it is got, either it is negative, either it is positive, they are integers, right? And they are represented by Z. Z, why? Because this means Zahlen, and in Germany it is integer, right? So the word Zahlen, it comes from this Z, and in German word it is, and we call integers as Zahlen in Germany. So that's why they are represented as Z. Okay. Now the number which are left are these small points which you see between the numbers, isn't it? Like 1 by 2, 1 by 3, or 2 by 2, 2 by 3, right? These numbers are left for her because she was jumping like this on the number line, right? Every point, exact point, whole number she was taking, right? So these type of numbers which we call them as rational numbers, right? These type of numbers are called as rational numbers. Why? Because the word come from the word q. Q means quotient, right? They come from the word quotient and they are called as rational numbers. These are the numbers which can be represented in p by q form, where q should not be equal to 0. Take care of this, right? Q should not be equal to 0, right? So these are the rational numbers, right? and they are represented by Q, right? So a number R is a rational number which can be represented in the form of P by Q. So what are the examples of them? Suppose if it is 2 by 10 or 1 by 2 and 200 by 100, anything like that, right? Now, one more thing which I want to tell you here is that suppose if you have 1 by 2 which is equal to 4 by 8 which is equal to 5 by 10, right? So these are called as what? Equivalent fractions. Okay, these are called as what? Equivalent fractions, right? Remember that these are called as equivalent fraction, means they are equal only, but just they are written in some other form, right? So okay, now there are some examples which are given in your NCERT, so I will solve them also. So are the following statement true or false? Give reason for your exam, right? So every whole number is a natural number, right? Every whole number is a natural number. Every is written, right? So whole number consists of 0 also, and 0 is not a natural number. Natural numbers start from 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? So no, this is false, right? Every integer is a rational number. Yeah, this is possible, right? Every integer is a rational number. Every rational number is an integer. No, integer only consists of -1, -2, -3, like this, 1, 2, 3, right? Which can be represented wholly, right? So this is not a natural number. So this is true, this is false, and this is true, this is again false, right? So this is what. And find five. This another example here is example which is coming up here is find 5 rational numbers between 1 and 2, right? So you can approach this in two way, like, right? Suppose this is 1 and this is 2. So you can find points between them. How? See, take the average of 1 and 2. So what it is? 1 plus 2 by 2. So it is 3 by 2. So you will get this point, right? And then what you can do, take the average of say 3 by 2 plus 2, right? So you will get 7 by 2, right? You will get 7 by 2, you will get this point, you will get this point, right? 3 by 2 plus 1, right? And again you can take the average of these two also. So you will get this point and then you will get this point, right? So you can do it in that way, or else you can convert it into an equivalent fraction, right? So since they had asked for 5 rational numbers, what you can do, you can write 1 as 6 by 6, right? And 2 as 12 by 6, right? You can convert it into any equivalent fraction. So there are infinitely many rational numbers between. You can also convert them into 10 by, say 10 by 10, and then you can convert this thing into 20 by 10, right? So you get 11 by 10, you get 12 by 10. These all terms you will get in between, right? So this is just a simple example, right? And you can approach it in this way. In your book, what they have converted 1 into 6 by 6 and 2 into 12 by 6, right? So what you get, 7 by 6, 8 by 6, 9 by 6, 10 by 6, 11 by 6, this is what you get, right? There can be existing infinitely many rational numbers between two numbers. Okay, so this is what it is for the first class. This was just an introductory video, and whole of the lessons would be coming up in many ways. Please do comment if you want more of the lessons like this. Thank you.